2 inches of rain.
Wow.
Do you think that that's accurate? There's no way we got 2 inches of rain.
Well, it rained
Last
all night
night.
long. Started a burn pile while we were cleaning out the barn. And I went in and said, I'm gonna go make lunch. You came in about 15 minutes later. Me being the wife that I should have been, should have asked you, hey, is that burn pile done? But I didn't. So we sat down and ate lunch for an hour. I heard some noise. You disappeared. I heard some noise outside, sounded like a big diesel truck. I went through some trash out the door and came back and heard it again and thought, well, wonder what he's doing. And looked out and there was a fire truck driving through our yard that way. And I looked out and the whole field was just black. And there were fire trucks sitting out in the street, spraying their water hoses. It's really deep down here. What? Deep down here. I think if it was warm enough, you could come out here and play in it. Like a pool. Chickens, the dogs. So these are ready to go. These actually set out. I picked these in the fall and I didn't even know if they were going to be any good because they started getting like fungus or something on them. And some of them did go bad, but for the most part, they're all hollow and ready. They just need to be cleaned up. Moving on to our rabbitry.
I've been leaving the tarps up just because it's warmed up. Watch out.
No, but you guys' baby's okay? Looks like it. Cold in there. It's probably time to change their bedding because so they don't get what do you call it? Stink eye. Then we could turn their beds sideways.
Why is that cage open?
Because I was talking about changing their bedding.
Which rabbits do you want to move?
Okay, none of them. First.
I said I want to
I understand
separate
that.
these rabbits.
I just want to move these two into that first, and then you can move two over here. She's the one I'm keeping right here for our breeder.
Why would you do that? Aren't you getting them confused?
No, they're from that litter. These girls are all from that cage.
So you want what now?
Her in this corner. I want her to be moved.
This?
Yep, she's our keeper to breed. And then put her over here.
Why?
Because I want to take a good look at her.
Well,
She's like, where are you going? I'm
grunting.
eating. We'll put her in here. She wants to
I
eat.
thought she was like
Oh,
getting ready
gosh.
to bite my.
She sounds like her mama.
Yeah.
She was a grunter. Look, that one's trying to nurse. It's the first time I've ever seen
Yeah, just
a
give it
rabbit
back.
actually try to nurse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. So she's a keeper as a mama, because this is her second big litter, or fairly good size litter, I should say. Turning the box sideways allows the kits to get back in to their nesting box after they're a couple weeks old, because when they climb out, sometimes they can't hop back in and then they might freeze to death, which hopefully we're past freezing temperatures, but you never know. Now they're all like, I don't want to go in there. I don't want to go behind it.
How many did she have?
She had 7. All lived. And cleaning and putting in fresh bedding keeps nest eye away, so they don't get like kind of like a pink eye, an infection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That litter is purebred Californians. Mom and the dad are both Californians. The last one was, where's that little tool? Oh, here it is. The last litter was, the mom is New Zealand and the dad is California. Which I really do like the New Zealands there. Seem very hardy. Look, that one's on the side. Friendly. I feel like they're friendlier too for some reason. Not that the Californians are mean, but the New Zealanders seem just more gentle.
That little one there is trying to get on that box. Do you make it a habit of putting your rabbits in a bucket?
No. Only when I gotta clean out something. Otherwise they'll jump out. Let's turn this the other way so I can see them. Sorry, babe. Sorry about Missy. Alright, there you go. They're all there. All 9 of them. 10 black ones. New Zealand, California mix. And only 1 died. And that was when they were born. So we have 9, 18, 27. Lessons learned. Check them whenever it's really cold. Get out here as quick as possible in the mornings.
Check them often.
Yeah, check them often because you can warm a rabbit up and still save it. Also, turning the nesting box sideways when they're a couple weeks old, so when they climb out, they can get back in. Because sometimes they'll fall out, they'll hold on to the mom. I believe right here, I'm not sure which one, I think it's her. I plan on keeping her as a breeder, and then this one, this Californian as a breeder.
Why?
To replace, and then a male New Zealand up here, because this boy is from a different litter. He wouldn't be able to breed with her, but he could breed with one of them.
What are you going to do? Going to check
Make sure,
to make
this,
sure
is
this
a male.
is
I think. I don't have my glasses on. Is it? Yeah, pretty sure it's a male, right? Is there just a circle at the tip? Okay. Then just making sure. We do have all these freezers. We were investing so much money in just buying metal cans to store our feed. And then when we decided to go buy feed in bulk, we needed something that was going to be large to hold for each of the animals. We wound up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 freezers free, all free. So it's a great way to get feed storage if you ever need free feed storage. We decided to store our feed in bulk because, well, a few reasons. It's a lot cheaper to buy it in bulk. We were going to the feed stores all the time, it felt like. And just we wanted something that would seal it airtight. Final reason why we did bulk feed storage was during this time of uncertainty with like the pandemic, and people were talking about, you know, what if you can't get feed to feed your animals, and plus it being winter. We wanted something that was gonna last anywhere from like 2 to 6 months, depending on how many animals and what, you know, if we stretched it out.